Shalom, giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, and double honor to the elect apostles, elect bishops, and brothers on the great millstone. Salutations to the whole elect. This is your brother I Banyamian here to share a new lesson. And the inspiration, for this lesson came when I was watching a particular TV show, and the dude, he was having a bad time. Things just wasn't going his way. It was just bad circumstance upon bad circumstance. And with all the bad stuff that was happening to him, he justified doing wickedly. So let's say you lost your job, you don't have any money, you go and steal because you would say, well, I no longer have that job, right, to keep me from stealing, so I have to steal until I get another job. So, you know what I mean? So on and so forth. Yeah, and this particular show was done like in 2011. You know what I'm saying? And it just goes to show how Esau Edom has a predictive program, the society, because a lot of people, they feel entitled. If they don't have a vehicle, they're going to steal it from you. If they don't have something, they're going to use you. So a lot of Americans in particular have a high sense of, entitlement. They feel that they are owed something when they are lacking, you know what I'm saying? And another way that, beside, the programming, the TV shows, the movies, that Esau has programmed that entitlement spirit in our people, is with all these other entitlements. Child support, alimony, food stamps, cheap housing, all these things has, spoiled our people. So I just want to share a few encouraging scriptures to stay in the spirit, or to carry a righteous spirit during testing, trials, the hour of temptation, and Jacob's trouble. Because we gonna have to do without a lot. We may lose our places of employment, our vehicles, a roof over our head, a lot of comforts, you know what I'm saying? But we cannot be in that woe is me spirit. We have to carry a spirit of righteousness during these hard times, because Esau Edom, the heathen nations, and the wicked amongst our people, they are gonna rob, steal, and kill, and they're gonna justify it. Why? Because their children, their newborn, don't have any food. Their wife don't have any food. They themselves are hungry, so they're gonna justify doing wickedly. Right? They're not gonna the scripture said they're not gonna regard kings or princes. So people want to regard the law. They want to regard the Most High. They want to regard sin. Right? And that time too, iniquity is really gonna raise. When they crash the system, and they make things very hard, the prices of things is going up, utility bills are unaffordable. People are gonna be pulling all kind of tricks, man. So I just want to share the book of James, chapter 1, and I'm gonna read from verse 16, just to comfort and encourage the elect to pray to their power, and to stay in the spirit, to carry a righteous spirit during Jacob's trouble, and preceding Jacob's trouble, because things is gonna get hard leading up to it. So we ought to carry a righteous spirit through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai until the end. So this is James 1:1. It says, James, the servant of the Most High and of the Lord Yahushai HaMashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into various temptation, losing your job, not having money. Temptation come with that. Right? Losing that roof over your head, your woman leaving you, your husband leaving you. Temptation come from that. You know what I'm saying? Lying, stealing. Alright? It says, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. So when these things happen, the Most High is building character. That character is being built right now. Because you cannot force yourself to learn these things at the last. It's like trying to cram for algebra test at the last minute. You know? It says, but let patience have a perfect work, that he may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. Right? So when you're going through these tests and trials that you're going through now, all you have to do is have faith and call upon the Lord. You wouldn't want anything because you know that He has everything and that He knows what it is you want and what it is you need. Right? And He's going to provide provision for you. He says, verse 5, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that giveth to all men liberally, freely, and upbraid it not. You wouldn't hide it, He wouldn't hold it back from you. And it shall be given him. But let him ask in faith, not wavering, not doubting. For he that wavereth is like the wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Most High. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Right? So once you adopt this truth, man, you know what I mean, you have learned the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know what I mean, you started keeping the high holy days. You start fearing the Most High. Don't turn back. Don't have your foot in the truth and one foot, in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work for you. Let the brother of low degree rejoice in that he exalted, right? The humble man. But the rich in that he is made low, because of the flower of the grass he shall pass away. For the sun is no sooner risen with a burning heat, but it withereth the grass, and the flower thereof falleth, and the grace of the fashion of it perisheth. So also shall the rich fade away in his ways. Yeah, because they trust in not, you know what I mean? But we are to trust in the Most High, you know what I'm saying? Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Most High had promised to them that love him. Right? So if you love the Lord, you're going to fear him. You understand? And then too, at the same time, the Most High is not going to give you, more than what you can handle, man. You know what I'm saying? We just need to pray and ask the Lord for strength to endure these different trials and tribulations we are about to go through. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of the Most High. For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempted he any man. You know what I'm saying? So when it come, take it in stride, ask the Lord for, for strength to endure, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the trials is for a reason. It's to build character within you. I don't know why every time I'm doing a lesson, you always have some type of interruption, man. All the time I'm sitting here, you know what I mean? I ain't hit the switch yet. Nobody butter, man. You know what I mean? I hit the button. This dude. Anyway, verse 14, it says, but every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. You know what I'm saying? This is why we need to keep our mind single, man. To the best of our ability. I was watching this one brother. He had like it was a short posting on the YouTube, he showed a guy, you know, the dude was praying, but then in his thoughts, you know, he was seeing you know, women with booty shorts and all type of stuff. That you know, that is temptation, and that could draw you away. You know what I'm saying? So we need to keep our mind, you know, single. We need to ask you to help us guard our mind, man. Not only stuff from that, but you know, people is gonna bring provocation. You know, your wife, you know, your family, your parents, your siblings. You know, they're gonna bring, you know, temptation and distractions to you. You know what I'm saying? But we are to obey the Most High rather than man, you know. Verse 15. Then when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, it bringeth forth death. Do not err, my beloved brethren. You understand? So temptation is gonna come in various ways, man. You know what I'm saying? Not only like with lust, you know, with women and stuff. Like I said, the way this thing is going, when Esau switched the money over, it's gonna tempt a lot of people to take their MOTB. You understand? Because it's gonna be enduring to the point where a lot of people is gonna consider taking it. A lot of people is gonna lie. A lot of people is gonna kill. A lot of people is gonna steal. You know, sin upon sin. You know what I mean? We are really gonna be tried and stuff in these days, man. I can't even fully explain how, you know, how vast, you know, this thing is gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But you know, right now, you know, the Most High, He is building, you know, his elect. You know, because people in the world, they ain't gonna be ready, man. They wouldn't last. You know what I'm saying? They are not gonna last. Why? Because they have not considered the ways of the Most High. You understand? They move carnally. So as soon as this thing kick off, they're gonna look for a carnal solution right away. But the elect is gonna seek, you know, counsel from the Lord. They're not gonna err from the ways of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, we be part of that number, and I pray that I be part of that number, and I pray and I hope that you are part of that number too. So remember to read, you know, this particular chapter. It's very encouraging. It's a bit, you know, it's good to have it to build, you know, faith and strength in the Lord, because the times that we are about to come into is like never, you know, have been seen before. You know what I'm saying? That we cannot make haste in the flesh, you know what I mean, to please our flesh. You know what I'm saying? But we need to tap into the Spirit so that we can have everlasting life and endure the times that the testings and trials are at hand. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. You know, I was just thinking, you know, about this. I wanted to share it, you know, with the hopeful elect. So Lord willing, it was edifying unto you all. You know, this is your brother Rai Banyamian. And until the next time, I say shalom.